2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. A look at today's leaderboard shows that Justin Thomas is in top spot. He's leading by a single stroke as we begin coverage here on 2K Sports. Wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, that was just striped. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. Quality shot, that one. Around 110 yards to go. This one looks to be heading towards the green. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet.
Little birdie looking here.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like this one's going up the hill and breaking left to right.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more. Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
Love seeing that aggressive play, Luke. Great drive.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. Ooh, watch this one break. She's going to like the look of this one. That's inside the circle of friendship.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. This one started out on a good line. That's a good one to hole. Always a bonus when you're off the green. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
She's got 150 yards to this flag.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt awaits her. John, you're down there. You should have a good read on this. What's she facing?
Starts out straight enough, this putt, and it should take a little break to the left as it nears the hole.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, his second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
This is her second here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Tom Kim watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 6th.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? And this putt coming up for her par. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
that gets the job done.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 8th hole is a par 3.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Looking good. Battered.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 5.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Good aggressive play. She looks like she's going for the green. Setting up for her 3rd shot. Putting for birdie here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Does she need this one to sit down a bit? just had a little bit too much speed to it. Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Looking great so far out the rough.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt to move into the top 20. Okay, Henny, what's she looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Hey, nice looking line. How good was that putt? Now 4 back after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? What a putt that was. And let's have one more look at that shot. Trailing by 4 strokes. A long par 4 this hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. If you do find the fairway, though, you got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. And this putt to move into the top 10. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it, taking the big dog off the tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This is from miles away. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
A great birdie chance here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. She's currently tied for 10th. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
She's played that one nicely. And this putt to move into a tie for 5th in the standings. Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
She's currently in a share of 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Oh, absolutely flushed. lining this one out from fairways. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Okay, this one's going up the hill and moving to the left.
She could have done much worse from there. That'll play.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. She shares 7th place. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Going with the 3-iron. Yeah, nicely played. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
Yeah, she's looking at about 24 foot, I'd say. Okay.
Going to get it really close.
Wow, what a putt. Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
She's in a share of 4th spot. Now at the 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Oh, that was pure.
There is every chance that this golf ball's going for a swim.
Caddy, get her another ball. That one's wet. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Trying to close out her round with a par at the last. Just a short putt here to finish her round. In third place as her round concludes.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Our featured player had a magical 12 under par performance yesterday. What does she have in her bag of tricks today? First hole. She got a hold of that one. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. That impressed me and her. Time for the second shot into the first.
This one is going straight at it.
Good shot there. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under par score.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And as we check the standings, it's Ricky Fowler leading this one. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that's a big-time play, Rich. Finding the green on a par 4 off the tee. You love to see it.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And she's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should set up another chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
This is for birdie.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And Ricky Fowler leads this tournament. This hole here is a par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Well, this would be a familiar spot. Rich, it looks like the same one as yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not as similar results as yesterday.
Not a bad play, that one. A 14-footer. It's on a great line. And holds it for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Good looking shot, this. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
This shot from around 210 yards. 5 shots off the lead. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for an eagle. Three feet to go here to the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Time to face a par 4.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
This is her second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. that's a great approach shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. It's just about 3 feet away.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
She's currently sharing 10th place on the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 5.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully you hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Nicely done.
And he's down there.
It's a big one. 240 yards left.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. She's had a lovely recovery there, and that should help her save a par. And now left with this to move into a tie for 7. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. A par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
Sit down. Sit. Oh, that's a pretty good break, that. Staying on the fairway. From about 100 yards. Just 2 shots behind.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. She finds herself in 3rd place for this event.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
She's on the dance floor. And now this to move into a tie for second place. And he's down there. You got a read?
A slight break to the right here.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Only one shot off the pace. Oh, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. 12 feet to the cup coming up. This looks good. Oh, what a putt. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. That was well played, hit with confidence. She can now grab the putter. A good look at birdie here. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
This is on a great line.
And that putt will end up short. And that should secure the par on this one. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Always root for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
She's currently in second place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Playing from around 160 yards. Just one shot back now. By the hole. And this putt to move into a share of first.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail biter.
Forget multiple bogeys, Rich. We're seeing multiple birdies. This is getting good.
Oh, we got some kind of battle going on out there.
She's in a share of top spot. On the tee of a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Good choice. Go with the 3 iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. She's currently tied for first. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
Yeah, that one will play. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That was a beauty. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And with that, she is now the solo leader in the event. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. bad line, this one. Playing from around 210 yards here. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is all over it.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Here's her putt to finish the round and grab the clubhouse lead. She sinks her final putt of the day and grabs the clubhouse lead. That's good golf all round, but we'll have to wait now for the rest of the field to finish up. Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Cannot wait. Was not ready to go away yet. Loving the action.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I cannot wait.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Player made a par earlier on this hole in regulation, Luke. Not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff, however.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Ooh, there's still some work to be done here. The pressure of the playoff starting to show on this player. She's standing over her second shot. Went down. How about that, Rich? Unfortunately, no W for this player.
She went down fighting. There's no doubt about that. Could have been the pressure, could have been the grind, whatever it was. She couldn't get the win, but a great week nonetheless.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.